Happy Hot Girl Summer! Hey everyone, it's Ariel. Welcome back to my channel. Now if you clicked on this video, then you already know it's Hot Girl Summer. And something that often comes along with Hot Girl Summer is glowing up. I see so many people talk about the physical aspect of glowing up, which is important and it's part of it, but there's definitely a lot more that comes with it than just physically glowing up. So in today's video, I'm gonna share realistic tips that you can use to actually glow up and make this summer your best summer yet. If you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button, and now let's get into it. Step number one is the mental aspect. So much of what we experience in life starts with whatever's going on up here. So I think the first step to any good glow up should be focusing on our mental well-being. And that includes a few things. Number one is sleep. Most people need 7 to 9 hours of sleep every night to feel like properly rested. So I personally make my goal 8 hours. If I don't get 8 hours of sleep, I'm probably going to be cranky and not so much a hot girl. So sleep is very important. And also just knowing when to rest and when to take breaks, because as much as we would like to sometimes, we can't go forever. We need to take breaks. You also can't look like a hot girl if you're not sleeping and you have bags under your eyes. So make sure you're getting a beauty rest and you're getting enough sleep. Something else that's really important when we are talking about glowing up in our mental well-being is focusing on only the important things and prioritizing those things. So I think it's really important to set goals and then make sure everything you do is helping you work towards those goals, and don't focus so much on those things that aren't as important and that might be dragging you down mentally. So prioritize your goals, stay positive, focus on having positive thoughts. Hot girls can't be negative. We gotta be positive. And along with positivity, gratitude is also important. So even if you have these big goals that you're working towards and you're focusing on them and you're doing all these things to help you get there, make sure that you are still practicing gratitude and being grateful for where you are and what you have now while you are working towards your goals. And the last tip I have for glowing up mentally is think about your relationships and your friendships and the people that you surround yourself with, because the people that you spend the most time with are who you will be the most like. So make sure that the people you're spending your time with are positive, quality people, and they are adding to your life, not draining you and bringing negativity into your life. That goes with everyone too, like family, friends, romantic partners, everyone. Now, physical health and our physical well-being. The first thing that I wrote down is to stay hydrated, because especially in summer, it is so hard sometimes. You're outside and you're spending all this time in the sun, like you get dehydrated faster. And it's easy to just forget to drink water. So make sure you're drinking your water, staying hydrated, also eating regularly, like don't be skipping meals, try to eat as healthy as you can, and just remember that food is fuel. So if you're not eating, you're not gonna have any energy, you're probably gonna be cranky, and you're not gonna feel like a hot girl. You can also find little tricks that work for you, like if you need to set an alarm every hour to remind yourself to drink water, go for it. The second important thing in terms of physical health is to move your body. I know everyone says this, but it is seriously so important. So make sure that you are getting regular exercise or just movement. Like it can be walking, it can be stretching, just something that's getting you like up and moving, so you're not just laying in bed all day or laying on the couch. Yeah. And it's even better if you can find an activity or a hobby that is active. So something that keeps you moving and keeps you active, but it's also fun. For me, that's been golf. I've been golfing a lot this summer, and it's great because it gets me outside, it gets me moving around. I feel like in summer, there's so many different like sports and just activities that you can find like that. So if you can find one that works for you, that's perfect. And the last physical health tip I have is to engage in some sort of social activity. So that could be, like we were just talking about, it could be golf or it could be tennis or soccer. The key word here is social. I think it's good to spend some time alone, but if you're just spending your entire summer alone by yourself, not like interacting with humans, I don't think that's the best, both physically and mentally. So try to find something that gets you social, gets you outside. Try to make plans with your friends whenever you can. And again, summertime, such a good opportunity to get out and do things. And last but not least, routine. Routines are super important because they create structure, they create predictability, and when you have those things, it allows you to use less of your energy on those mundane, boring, overwhelming sometimes daily tasks, because all of those tasks have a time and a place. So once you set a daily, weekly, monthly routine, routines can look very different for everyone, but once you figure out how to schedule that all in a way that works for you, you'll find yourself getting a lot less stressed and worried and anxious about the little things. And then you can just focus on those bigger goals and just not spend so much time stressing out. Because who wants that? And I think it's also a good idea to get into the routine of getting dressed every day. Now, putting an asterisk here because it doesn't mean you have to get like dressed up to the nines and wear heels and hair extensions and all this stuff. But I think getting dressed into an outfit that makes you feel good, maybe doing your makeup, maybe even just doing your skincare, helps you just feel more confident and more like fresh, more hot girl-esque. Try to do those things every day and get into the habit of making yourself look good, even if you're not going anywhere, because I think it really does make you feel better. When you look good, you feel good. So get those routines on point. It's gonna make you feel so much more productive and organized. It's gonna help you stay on track so much easier. You're gonna find yourself falling off a lot less, and you really are just making it as easy as possible for yourself. So those are my realistic tips for your hot girl summer. And I think these all go hand in hand, because if our mental well-being is good, then our physical well-being is more likely to be good. And if our physical well-being is good, then our mental health is going to be better. And if we have routines, then all of those things are easier and they start to actually stick. So we don't feel like we need to glow up every other week, because we already have this routine in place and we already know what our schedule is, what is the most important thing that we need to focus on, what our goals are. So if you follow these tips and use these steps as a guideline, you are going to be well on your way to actually glowing up permanently. Not just this week, not just for 2 weeks, but permanently. So I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, make sure to hit the thumbs up button and subscribe if you're not already. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.